Hane Goshi, I actually keep this leg bent and I place it in here. Hane Goshi is spring hip. So for this one, I'm gonna do one uchikomi and then I'll throw on the second one here. But the entry for this is I'll still step across, so it's all pretty much the same. Like my Harai Goshi and my other hip techniques. Step across, pull forward. Then as I back step in, my hip is still involved, hands are still pulling and pushing, but then this leg comes here to place. So now I start to pick up, I will throw. So I pick up there. Then the hands follow through, but you can see how I'm loading him on my hip and I'm placing this inside. So I'll do one and finish the throw. So this one would be a good option if Harai Goshi feels weird for you and you don't really feel comfortable with that full swing back. This one, of course, as well, you can do with that high collar grip too. So I'll show one more time, I'll do the full throw. Everything else pretty much the same. My fighting stance, step across, lifting and pulling, back step, bring them onto my hip, then place inside. Try to collect here. And then again, a better angle. Just have you right here. So with the standard sleeve and lapel is how you usually see it. But because the action here is distinguished by this placement, I can still use this cupping grip. I can grab the belt or the gi with the underhook. I can come over to grab the gi or the belt if I can reach it. I can also go ahead around the arm here. And I can also do the double sleeve. I won't throw. I pull across. Here, hip is involved. Load them up. Oops, sorry. But yeah, so you can still do the double sleeve. You could even do 2 lapels, but you just can't forget that this still has to pull. So I want to extend him over there just as I'm fitting in. So remember, we have our kazushi, it's the off balancing, but then the tsurite I got to be fitting in. So if I just pull and I don't step in, I just pull him forward. So I got to pull him as I'm stepping in to load him up, then kake that finish. What else I want to say? There's also a sacrifice version, hane makikomi. So this one, I'll do one throw here as well. And this again would be like as you're coming in, if your partner starts to block, throw this arm over to catch here. So you can keep everything the same with this pull. And then as you're coming in, if they start to block with that far hip, feel like you're getting stuck. As I'm back stepping, rotate here. And now I throw myself with my partner, stay tight. And then you go into like uragatame, this backwards pin here. And then a quick note, for Hane Goshi, sometimes looks like Uchimata, but the difference being, this is actually a good angle here, go ahead and stand real wide. For Uchimata, I can shoot this leg to this far side here, so with this side, I can come straight up the middle, and I can go to this far side. But it's Uchimata inner thigh with my leg. So it's still Ashiwaza technique. So as I'm pulling, I'm lifting with my leg here. Hane Goshi, my hip, and it's placed on the inside. So that would be the difference. So one more time, go nice and wide. I think this angle's good. So nice and wide. So Uchimata would be straight up the middle, or on one side of those legs. Whereas, again, for Hane Goshi, hip is involved. Uchimata is Ashiwaza. So this angle, Hane Goshi. So we'll work on that out too. 1, 2.